All right, are we ready? So let's do this. And I'm gonna just slide back and I'm gonna start seated this evening. So, bienvenidos a la clase, es el viernes y vamos a centrarnos en los omoplatos. We're gonna spend just a moment focusing on our shoulder blades. So I take my hands here to the tops of my hombros, dedos de la mano a los hombros. And then I'm gonna squeeze, see if I can pull my shoulder blades together just a little bit. Omoplatos juntos, and then I'm gonna feel the front of my rib cage drop in. Umbiligo, your navel moving in so that you feel the muscles from the hips to the ribs. And in fact, you can put your hands there too. You start to feel that whole abdominal wall conectando. Good, waking up, animando, despertando. Good, so then from here again, hands back at your shoulder blades for a moment. With just one arm, I'm going with the right. Con el brazo derecho, I'm just circling the humerus bone inside my shoulder socket. Another thing to think about when you're having little injuries, you don't have to go to the full range of motion, right? So sometimes starting smaller and slower and just finding the movement that is actually comfortable, está mejor. Very nice. So now from here, vamos a hacerlo otro lado. You're going to try this same thing with the opposite shoulder, just feeling the humerus bone, el húmero, moviendo en el hombro, in the little bolsillo del hombro. Good. So then let's take a second and tiny little circles. Just feel your shoulder blades squeezing together, omoplatos juntos. Good, and you can start feeling your codos, your elbows move a little bit further back so that now each little rotation is growing the movement. Good, so now from here, try this. You're gonna bring one elbow down and the opposite elbow up, and feel this as a stretch in la axila. Estamos estirando your axilas, your armpits. And then you're also creating a little stretch along the sides of your back, por las costillas, through your ribs. Good, 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 good. All right. And then from here, let's see if you can squeeze, pull your shoulder blades. Alamos los omoplatos y codos atrás. And then you're going to move the rib cage back and pull the elbows towards one another. Can you even let the neck round over just a little bit? Good. And then from there, we're going to abrimos, just open up your shoulders. And then expiramos, you're going to exhale and pull your codos juntos. So abrimos el pecho, you open the chest. And then desde aquí, you open in between your shoulder blades. Very nice. So again, as you're taking this movement, and especially if you're feeling irritation in a certain part of the body, don't feel any pressure to go to the full extent of your range of motion. Always go a little smaller, a little slower. Y nos escuchamos, right? How shall I move? ¿Cómo debo mover? Muy bien. So now from here, I want to try a little side stretch once again. Con un brazo arriba. Did you hear that was the indefinite article? Un brazo arriba, un brazo abajo, un brazo arriba y abajo, un brazo arriba. Right, and if it were going to be the definite article, el brazo arriba, el brazo arriba. Very nice. Couple more little rounds here, just saying hola, espalda, hello, back. Aquí estamos. Muy bien. All right, so ahora los dedos del espíritu. Try bringing your dedos del espíritu adelante y dedos del espíritu atrás. Y dedos del espíritu adelante y dedos del espíritu atrás. We try just a couple more here. Good. Y dedos del espíritu atrás. And now let's just try bringing your manos adelante y circulamos las muñecas. Good. And I want you to feel when your fingers are circling back towards the body, maybe you can create a little circle through the whole arm, por todo el brazo. And really stretch those muscles even into your forearms. And then we can let the arms unfold, desdoblar afuera. Good. So estiramos y desdoblamos los brazos. That's the definite article plural, los brazos. Muy, muy, muy bien. Ok, desde aquí, everybody, una pausa con los brazos afuera. So I want you to just kind of pulse the air here like we might in the hundreds. In fact, let's go palmas arriba, 2, 3, 4, 5, palmas abajo, 2, 3, 4, 5. Palmas arriba, palms up, y palmas abajo, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now pause, and you're gonna let one palm come up, opposite palm is gonna roll down and under, y desde aquí, cambiamos. Good. So estiramos y cambiamos la dirección que estamos moviendo. Cada palma, cada palma. Very nice. And this is a great way for me to get into my shoulder blades. You can even let the head kind of go with the arm that is rotating forward. And there's a really nice stretch in that rhomboid area. I hope you're getting it. I hope you're feeling it. Very nice. Good. Another thing you can try is letting your head move towards each arm. Very nice. And your arms are probably getting a little heavy, a little tired by now. That's okay. Bring them back and just lightly, lightly, lightly shake. Shake up. Sacuda, sacuda los hombros. You're just shaking the shoulders, shake them out a hair more. Muy bien. So now from here, we're just going to start bringing ourselves a little closer to the floor, and I'm going to see if I can fix this a little. Oh, yeah, esta ha mejorado que la vista, la cosa que estoy viendo. Muy bien. So now you can unfold your legs, and we're going to start making our way down to the floor. So go ahead, bring your brazos afuera for a moment. Good, and your knees, your rodillas dobladas. And then we're gonna inhale. I want you to stretch. When you stretch, think about the back of your rib cage moving towards your thighs. Good, and seeing if that allows your chest to open. And then from here, think about the front of the ribs pulling down and your abdominal wall holding you up. So we're gonna try that just a few times. Inspiramos, so we inhale and move forward. Y expiramos para bajamos to lower down. Inspiramos, inhala. Y expiramos, bajamos. Very nice. One more time. Inspirar arriba. Y expirar abajo. Good. So can you hold right here for just a moment? And then create a few little pulses from your abdominal wall. So we'll go 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Muy bien. Inspiramos arriba. So when you stretch up, feel yourself move the base of your thoracic spine. Right there. Move it towards your muslos. And then let your chest and throat kind of open up. Very nice. And then from here, vamos a bajar otra vez. This time, see if your collarbones, your clavícula can come to the same plan, más o menos, as the rodillas. And then once again, a little pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then nos sentamos arriba otra vez. Good. So you'll sit all the way up. See if you can move the thoracic spine in. La columna torácica, so your thoracic spine. And then from here, see if you can lower just a hair more. And if it feels healthy to create a few little pulses, you can do a couple more. 3, 2, 1. Y then nos inspiramos, nos sentamos arriba. Y expiramos, bajamos. You're going to lower. This is the last time here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, uno. Good. So now we're just gonna slowly, slowly, slowly bajamos en el piso. Good. So now another little thing, and I recommend this when you're having what I would call scapular dysfunction, any kind of unpleasantness in your shoulder blades, pull one arm bone down. So you want to feel the arm bones kind of pull into the shoulder socket, and you can do that a la derecha, a la izquierda, a la derecha, a la izquierda. Good. And then from here, once you feel your shoulder blades kind of pull down and anchored into your spine, you can go ahead, let's raise the right knee. Good, so the knee comes over the hip, and then we're gonna change the position of the two legs. So now the left leg, la pierna está arriba. So I want you to just feel your abdominal wall zipping up, the zipper in your center from the base of your ribs. And this is, again, it's not a forced sensation. What's beautiful about your Pilates work is when it's really working, it feels great. It feels very natural. So you want to feel yourself supporting la posición de la espalda inferior, the position of your low back. So can you pause with me with your pierna izquierda down and your right leg up? So now you're going to extend from the shin bone on the left leg. So here we go. 5, y, and I want you to really just feel nice movement in the low quadricep and la pierna izquierda. Good. All right. So now cambiamos la posición de los piernas and the bottom leg down and up. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Now bending that leg. Let's let both legs come down. And desde aquí empujamos los pies en el suelo. You're going to push your feet down into the ground. Y desde aquí, brazos arriba otra vez. So another thing to feel in your scapula, you guys, really squeeze. Say yes with your arms. You really feel the scapula coming together. Good. And then bajamos. So estiramos arriba. Good. Empujamos los codos abajo. Let's do 2 or 3 más. Good. And really, really empujamos por los pies. Good. Push through your feet. Y estiramos arriba. Very nice. Good. So let's do one more time. Can you hold the elbows down? And then I want you to try that extension from the shin bone. Good. Right pierna. Estirando y bajando. You're stretching out and lowering down. Let's go 3. Y 2, y 1. Muy bien. Vamos a bajar. Let's try that with the left. We'll go 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Muy bien. So that, just so you know, you guys, that work focusing on the low quadricep is so wonderful for the health of the knees. So now everybody lift the tailbone a few times down and up. 5, 4, 3, just feeling as you push your feet down, un poco más estira, you're stretching a little bit more, estiramiento por la cadera, through the front of the hips, adelante en la cadera. Good, so now from here, abdominales adentro, vamos a bajar la columna, you're going to lower the spine, right back down, 2 arms are up, now you'll interlace the fingers, nos llevamos, traemos los dedos juntos, and then detrás de la cabeza. So another little thing, let's let your elbows open and close just a few times. Abrimos, cerramos los codos, and then pull your tailbone toward your heels, pull your abdomen in, exhale, lift, take your gaze to your belly. So you want to feel the tailbone dropping. As the tailbone lowers, the navel pulls in, the front of the ribs lifts you. You pull them in to lift the head and chest. Good. And then see if you can just create a little pulse here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Giramos a la derecha. So you're going to twist through the ribs to the right. And then inspiramos Expiramos a la izquierda. You're going to go to the left. Good. So through your center, and then exhale to the right. Inhale as you move into the center. Exhale a la izquierda. Muy bien. Por el centro y giramos a la derecha. Y movemos por el centro y giramos a la izquierda. Muy bien. So now from here, use an exhale. Vamos a bajar la cabeza otra vez. And then let's go ahead, extend the right leg and lower your right arm down. So you've got your right leg, left arm up. And then vamos a bajar el brazo y la pierna. So just gently lifting and lowering these limbs. Let's go 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. And now from here, bending the knee, open this arm out so it's almost in like a Y shape. And then you're going to stretch the leg out and pull in. So we open, feeling a little stretch in the chest, a little work in those arm muscles as the leg and arm, pierna y brazo, movimos afuera y adentro. Good. So now let's pause and then see about creating some circles. Circulamos por los dos. And then circulamos otra dirección. You're going to circle the other way. Very nice. And then with the arm up and the leg up, circulamos afuera. Very nice. Y circulamos adentro. Muy, muy, muy bien. Good. Bajamos las ramas. So lower the limbs. And then we're going to lift and extend the other. So now the brazo derecho al lado de la oreja, mientras bajando la pierna izquierda. Good. So while you lower the arm, lower the leg, and then we lift right back up. Here we go. Let's just do 2 or 3 más así, and really watch the shape of your spine, la figura de la columna. Good. So now from here, open this arm into kind of like a Y shape. You should feel the scapula tuck in onto your back. Good. And then we're going to stretch out and pull in. Estiramos afuera y adentro. Estiramos afuera y adentro, afuera y adentro. Muy bien, afuera y adentro. So now, circulamos el brazo y la pierna. You're circling the arm and leg. Keep the elbow soft, the knee soft to begin. Cambiamos la dirección. Change the direction. And then take a few rounds con el brazo recta, con la pierna recta. So now you're just making those circles. Good. And then circulamos otra dirección. Good. Can you pause with your pierna izquierda arriba? And now you're going to push both arms down. Pull the elbows into the mat. Abrimos el pecho. And then your costillas abajo. So now stretch and extend your right leg out once again. And now cambiamos la posición de las piernas. There you go. We're going to go 5. Y so let this work your quadriceps and hip flexors. Good. Work your abdominales. Estamos trabajando con los abdominales también. And when the top leg comes closer to you, feel your femorales, feel your hamstrings, really getting a healthy little stretch. One of the beautiful things we can do, cosas bonitas con Pilates, we can stretch and work at the same time. Una buena cosa. Good. So now let's pause with your 2 legs up. Y vamos a poner otra vez las manos detrás de la cabeza. You're going to put your hands right back behind the head. And then desde aquí subimos otra vez. You're going to lift again. And then I just want you to scoop front of the rib cage in. Take your tailbone, coccyx abajo. And that's going to help you stay active through your abdominal wall without compressing the low abdomen. You should feel like muscles are working. The rest of you can relax. 2 y 1. Muy bien. So now giramos a la derecha. You're going to turn to the right. Once again, just go 5 y 4 y 3 y 2, y 1. Muy bien, giramos a la izquierda. You're going to go to the left. Same thing. 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Very nice. So now from here, take just a moment, lowering the head, bring the soles of your feet together, and then vamos a mercer un poco la columna. You're just going to rock your back a little. Good. While your hips open and stretch. I feel like I want to call class like Be Kind Friday. Somos muy, 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 muy amables al cuerpo los viernes. I feel like we made it this far in the week, this far in the pandemic. Hay que ser amable. We just need to be kind. All right. So now from here, see if you can take your heels together, your toes apart, and you're stretching your 2 legs out. Pull the shoulder blades together. And now let your right toe tap into the floor. Expiramos, subimos otra vez. So now the left toe taps down and then you lift. Bueno, la pierna derecha abajo. Good. Y la pierna izquierda abajo. Muy, muy, muy bien. Good. Y con la pierna izquierda. Good. So now can we try dos juntas? Good. And if it feels nice, kind of pull the heels back towards the pubic bone just a little. So bajamos y alamos adentro. Then you pull the legs in. Bajamos afuera, alamos adentro. Bajamos afuera, we lower out, we pull back in. Good. Last time. And then from here, los talones juntos, you're going to bring your heels together, stretch your 2 piernas arriba. Oh, again, for the health, la salud de las rodillas. Let's just stretch the legs right up and out. Good. So just feel that blood flow as the muscles fire. It's a beautiful sensation. Good. How shall I move? Esta es la pregunta siempre. That's always the question. ¿Cómo debo mover? Good. So now can you hold the legs out? We'll bring our hands back behind the head once again. Vamos a bajar. And we'll lower and then exhale, stretch and reach the 2 legs afuera. Good. Codos afuera, rodillas, moving towards your armpits, las axilas. And then we're going to stretch out. Muy bien, bajamos y estiramos. You stretch the legs out. Inspira y expirar afuera. Good, let's do that one more time. And then from here, holding the legs out, if that feels good, if that feels safe. Everybody leave your left hand behind your head for a moment. Pull your abdominals in, and then pulse with just your right arm. Inspirar, 2, 3, 4, 5. Expirar, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Right arm back behind your head con la pierna, or bueno, con el brazo izquierdo afuera with your left arm out. Inspirar, 2, 3, 4, 5. Expirar, 2, 3, 4, 5. Muy bien. Hands behind the head. Bajamos un ratito las rodillas. You're going to lower the knees right back in. And now from here, estiramos las piernas afuera, and then you're going to bring your 2 arms to your side. Belly is in, deep and strong. Here we go. Try 3 like this if your neck bugs you. One hand behind the head, or just put your head back down on the floor. Feel the firmness in the abdominals. Here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Expirar, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inspirar, 2, 3, 4, 5. Expirar, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Muy bien. Lower your head. Everybody take your hands here to your right shin. Good. This left leg can lower just a hair. Create a few small little circles for the leg in the hip socket. So again, this is not, you don't have to force anything. You can just feel that movement. Be Kind Friday es el viernes. Good. Y desde aquí cambiamos la posición. You're going to change the position of the 2 legs. And then hacemos círculos con la pierna, the right leg. Very nice. Good. So if it feels okay, now two piernas juntas, you're going to put your two legs together and you're going to pull the heels together, the toes apart. We'll take our legs a la derecha. You'll take the legs to the right. You guys, feel your ribs just totally moving with you, right? You're not forcing anything. And then un círculo grande. So now ahora vamos a la izquierda, a la derecha y arriba. Good. So now we go to the right, around and up. Good. And to the left, a la izquierda, afuera y arriba. Muy bien. So now from here, try this. Doblamos las rodillas. You're going to bend the knees. Take your hips, pelvis up. Your feet are together. Can we spend a few breaths letting your knees separate? And then squeezing and pulling them in. So this is just, we'll stretch your kneecaps, work the inner thighs, work the glutes, work the hamstrings. Good. Let's take like 5 of these. So, rodillas juntas, 5. Rodillas afuera. Good. Juntas. Y afuera, juntas means together. Afuera means out. Good. Separados también. Separadas, you could say also. Good. Rodillas separadas, rodillas juntas. Good. So now let's just pause here for a moment and really, once again, especially if your scapula has been needing some extra attention, pull the scapula together. Get a nice big lift. And then desde aquí bajamos vértebra por vértebra. Very nice. So now bring your knees over your chest for just a moment. And then giramos lado y lado el cuello. You're just going to take your neck side to side. Good. And then I want you to feel your chin right in line with your collarbone. So right in the center. El mentón centrado. Good. And now your arms down. And then we'll stretch your two legs up. If it feels nice, begin to lift the tailbone off the floor. Everybody can just work on subiendo el coccyx, just lifting your tailbone tiny little bits. And then if it feels safe, bring a little bit more of your sacrum off of the floor. And then always, as we say, slower your lower. Bajamos muy despacio. Good. And then if it feels nice, maybe some bones in the low back are coming up and then coming down gently. If this doesn't feel good, just work on making that motion smaller so you can really check in. And then if it's starting to feel right, you can take this into a little halasana pose. So that means your toes are going to come down, the thighs are going to lift. You can stay here for a moment. So just stay here. You guys, if coming into this pose is obviously not the thing for you, then just work on that gentle lift of the tailbone, right where we started. If you like, put your hands here on your hips. You can lift your two legs up. You could stay for a moment in a little Satya Bandha Sarvangasana, or you could bend the knees, lift the knees just a hair higher over the hips. Very nice. Good. And then you can take one leg forward, opposite knee slightly back, and then change the position of the two legs. Good. Just getting a nice stretch to the hip and the hamstring at the same time. Good. Remember, if none of this is working for you, just go back to lifting the tailbone. You don't want to put the cart before the horse. Cosa más importante, bueno, is just lifting your tailbone. So now from here, desde aquí, see if you can pull the weight of your body off of your hands. Lift the two legs, lower the two arms, y bajamos la columna. Lower the spine con control. Push your feet into the floor. Push your elbows in. And come onto the top of the head, letting your scalenes, your sternocleidomastoid, your platismus, all these muscles here in the front of your throat están estirando. Good. So now take another big breath. Inspiramos. And then exhale, lower, come off of your head. Stretch your arms out. Stretch your legs afuera. And then we're going to lift. Lift the head. Lift the chest. Lift the shoulder blades. Good. And then here we are. Estamos sentados. So now, see about stretching the arms out. Can we bajamos? 5. Can we lower down? 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then from here, vamos a subir otra vez. Lifting your head, your hombros, your pecho, omoplatos, costillas, la espalda inferior. Very nice. Sitting up. This time we're just going to take a little spine stretch forward. So abdominales adentro, mientras subiendo los brazos while you lift the arms. Good. And then from here, arriba, we're going to do that again. Abdominales adentro. You pull the abdomen in while you stretch forward. Mientras estirado adelante. Good. And then all the way right back up. So now have fun with me. Put your right arm, el brazo derecho sobre el brazo izquierdo. And now your left leg, la pierna derecha sobre la pierna. Oh, wait, your left over your right. Pierna izquierda sobre la pierna derecha. Esto es que quiero decir. So nos sentamos arriba. And then abdominales adentro. You're going to pull in y bajamos 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So now everybody keep your arms in that configuration and then let them come overhead. Let the arms stretch for a moment. Good. So again, healthy for your shoulders. You can stay right here, or if you wanted to take the lift your tailbone challenge, see about lifting your tailbone off of the floor. That will make you feel your glutes and hamstrings in a significant way. Good. And then bajamos otra vez. You just lower them right back down. Brazos adelante. You're going to bring your arms forward. Y ahora la cabeza. Now the head, hombros, omoplatos, costillas. Todo, todo, todo. Estiramos adelante. Good. Keep your arms in this configuration just for one moment longer. Giramos a la derecha. You're going to rotate to the right. Feel yourself balancing, you know, a book of poetry on top of your head. And then from here, giramos a la izquierda otra vez. You're going to turn to the left. Very nice. Y pasamos por el centro. Cambiamos la posición de los brazos. Cambiamos la posición de las piernas. So you change the position of the arms and the legs. Vamos a hacerlo otra vez. Are you ready? So here we go. Nos sentamos arriba. We're going to do it again. And then expiramos. Exhale mientras bajando. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you're going to leave the arms up. You all, I also wanted to say, if the lifting your tailbone makes you, if you cramp, something bad happens, just pretend that you're lifting your tailbone. Just lift it an inch and don't actually feel it come off of the floor, if that makes sense, right? So here we go. Vamos a intentar a subir. It's just to really feel the glutes, the hips, the hamstrings, todo todavía conectado. And then use an exhale, lower that down. And then vamos a estirar arriba. We're going to stretch up once again. Here we go. Cabeza, shoulders. Use an exhale to really get the shoulder blades and ribs. Those guys are very heavy. Y vamos a subir otra vez. Giramos a la izquierda. You turn to the left. Giramos a la derecha. Good. And now from here, once again, we're going to lower the arms. Bring your arms behind you for a moment and then hug your feet in. And then just a few times change the cross of the legs. So we're just going to tap Opposite toe, opposite toe. Good. Here we go. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Can you pause with your right ankle, your tobillo derecho, in front of your left leg? So now I'm going to take my left arm out, and I'm going to lift those limbs together. It's my right and my left. You can lift out into the diagonal here. So here we go. 5 y 4 y 3 y. So feeling the inner thigh, connecting to the abdominal medial line. Good. Can we hold them out for just a moment? Just feel that work. Lower the arm, lower the leg. Cambiamos. La cruce. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Can you pause with your left leg in front of the right? El tobillo izquierdo adelante de la pierna derecha. And then the right arm comes up if it wants. You'll take it forward. And then abrimos y cerramos. Here we go. Abrimos y cerramos. It's 5 y 4. Kind to your hips, kind to your knees. 3 y 2 y 1. Good. See if you can hold that little lift for just a moment. Bajamos. And now from here, you're going to change the cross again. Here we go. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Can you pause now with the right foot back in front? And then let's just push and lift your hips up. Good. Softening your elbows. Very nice. Now I'm going to lower my hips right back down. And then change the cross again. See if I can push and lift right back up. La cadera arriba. Very nice. So really getting the tailbone to do the big lift. See if you can get the lumbar spine to move up, 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 up. La espalda inferior arriba. Muy bien. Bajamos. And now I'm going to just rotate toward my computer screen. This is my left leg on top here. So now I have my right arm down, and I'm going to lift and lower la pierna y el brazo. Here we go. 5 y 4 y. Good. So you guys try to keep your hips and ribs, la cadera y las costillas estables. You want to keep them stable while you lift. Good. And now el brazo adelante mientras la pierna mueve atrás. Cambiamos la posición. Here we go. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Can you hold that up? Can the top leg come down and up? Good. And now can you bring it forward, arm back, top leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the hand to the hip for a moment, and you're going to put your top toes on your bottom ankle. Good. And then if the ribs have fallen, really scoop and pull the rib cage in. Take this top arm, let it lift up too. And then see if you can lift up on the diagonal. Here you go. Just taking 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Just hold that leg for one momentito. Good. And then you're going to cross the ankle over your bottom leg. Exhale, lift the hips. Can we hold this little lift for 10, 9, 8. Y'all, if you're feeling strain in the neck, put the top hand behind your head. Offer yourself a little support here. 3, 2, 1. Bajamos. Good. And now I want you to try, come onto the hand. And now see about lifting the hips. You're really going to push down with the feet to lift the hips. Can we hold that for just a few breaths? Good. And again, this top arm can lift. if you want. Es lo que tú quieras. And then from here, lower the hips with control. Send las piernas a otro lado. We're going to take your legs to the other side. Now the right leg is crossed in front, on top. Here we go. Este brazo vamos a bajar. So now your left arm is down. Oh yeah, we gotta do some other things. What the heck did we do? Oh yes, we lifted this leg, did we not? And oh, we took this arm up, did we not? We stretched this out, and then we lifted and we lowered together. And we tried to not do it with our rib cage. We tried to keep las costillas y la cadera, the ribs and the hips steady, mientras subiendo 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Y ahora, so now you're going to take the right leg back. I'm going to slide slightly forward so as to not kick my yoga thingy. Good. Y el brazo afuera. Good. So here you go. So feel this whole time. Abdominales conectado. You want to feel your abdominals connected mientras estirando. Good. 3, 2 y 1. Good. Can we pause with this leg back? Lift and lower it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now stretch it forward, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Now you're going to take the toes, your dedos del pie, del otro dedos del pie. Good. Hand to the hip here. And then, or out, lo que tú quieras. Or you could be very fancy and create a little alternating effect. Here, 2 y 1. Muy bien. Let's lower that foot down so your 2 knees are stacked. And then try this with me. See if you can lift the hips up. La mano detrás de la cabeza. So you're going to let the head rest in your hand. Really open your armpit chest. It's Friday. Es el viernes. Vamos a sentirnos mejor. We're going to feel better. ¿Cómo debemos mover? How should we move? How? ¿Cómo? Good. Bajamos aquí un ratito. So now I'm just going to push. There's a world. I didn't do this on the other side where you can really now focus on arm strength here. This arm come up for a moment. Just to feel the outside of the deltoid, the tricep, etc. Pero otro día. So now we're going to see about pushing through our feet to lift our hips up. So this is what I want to not do, is collapse and let all my weight fall into my supporting arm. But instead I actively push back through the arm with the hips. Does that make sense? So the more I push through this arm and give my weight to my feet, aquí estamos bailando con aceite de oliva, dancing with olive oil. Good. So now see if you can take your right arm down, your left arm out, and voila. Can you show me pulgares arriba if you made it into your down dog just from that position? Were you able to get there? Some of us? Más o menos? Muy bien. So now estiramos. You're going to lower your head and just get a nice happy little melt. La cabeza bajando. And you're stretching your talones, you're stretching your heels away from your toes. Long, low columna, long, low spine. Now we're going to walk our hands, los manos atrás. Walk your hands back. Good. And then nos miramos arriba. You're going to look up for just a moment. Manos, you're going to place your hands on your muslos. And then just look up here for just a minute. Exhale, round in your back. This is Bart, FYI, my favorite thing you can do for shoulder blades. Hands in between your thighs, and then actively push your hands into the thighs, thighs into the hands, melt the top of your head, and feel that whole rhomboid area estirando, estirando. Very, very nice. Good. And then from here, let's inhale, step it up. And let's see. Try now from the back of your mat. Go ahead, soften the knees for a moment. Just rock your weight a little bit forward and back in the feet. Feel that. To estar del pie, to be on the feet. Estar del pie. Good. And then I'm going to see about just stepping my right foot forward, pushing my left heel, el talón izquierdo atrás. Good. Sweeping my two arms arriba. Very nice. Drop your tailbone so you feel it underneath your head. Very nice. Good. And then from here, I'm going to just take my hands to the front of this thigh. And again, a slow little gentle slide down the leg. Good. And you can start with the long spine here. So trying to inhale, lengthen up. And then exhale, fold yourself over this leg. Big stretch for the hamstring. If this is not a good position for you, always have either like a yoga block, or I've got a meditation cushion, or you could use a chair. Just put your hands on the base of a chair to help support you here. Good. So now I just want you to slide back up the leg. Beautiful. Las palmas juntas. See if you can bring your palms together. Take weight in your front foot. Lift your back foot. And see about coming over into a warrior 3. You can stretch your arms out if that feels okay. Bring the arms right back down. And we'll bajamos. Just lower the foot so you come back the way you came. Empujamos. If you used a prop, you can put that on the other side now. Vamos a hacer este lado. We're going to do the other side. So now just take a breath. Feel your weight. Otra vez en los pies. Just feel your weight. I'm going to say that again. Feel your weight in your feet. Muy bien. Bueno. And then desde aquí, you're going to put your weight on the right side. Lift la pierna izquierda arriba. Step weight into it. Now push your talón derecho. Push your right heel into the floor and lift. This is, again, for the health of your quadriceps. Everybody look at this for a second. This quadricep, push back. And then that supports your whole kneecap here. And it feels good. Right, so now from here, vamos a llevar los brazos arriba, bringing the arms all the way up. And then notice here the relationship between the ribs and the tail. You want to let the tailbone drop, the front ribs come in. That will always make your low back more supported. Más apoyado, la espalda inferior. Good, and then desde aquí, vamos a take your hands. You're going to take your hands here to your pierna izquierda, and then you just stretch. Estiramos adelante. We stretch over. And then, yeah, if you find that's not working for you, use your hand. You can always have your hands on a pillow, on a chair, on a stool, whatever will help you feel more supported. Same thing, keep this kneecap active. Very nice. And then vamos a subir otra vez, slide up the leg. Los brazos juntos, palmas juntos. And then just take your weight. So you all, if warrior 3, lifting that back leg up, isn't going to work for you, just think about lifting maybe the heel, then maybe the ball of the foot, then maybe the toe, wherever it is you feel wobbly. Si no puedas equilibrar, esta es donde se para. That's where you stop. And then you start to feel those sensations. Okay, I want to wake up my gluteus medius in my left. I want to feel my hamstring here in my right leg as I lift it from the floor. Good. And then if it feels safe to move slightly forward, move forward. If it doesn't, put the foot back down. No pasa nada. Siempre hay un proceso. right? There's always a process. How should I move? And the forcing of movement is often where injuries come from. Good. So see where that goes. See if the arms go out. Yo no sé. And then from here, brazos adentro. Otra vez bajamos. La pierna, you can lower the leg back down. Good. And then I'm going to push into this foot to step back. Para pasar atrás. To step back. Pasar atrás. Good. So you all, let's just take a moment, find our weights. If you have weights, or my friend Diana told me she's been using wine bottles. That sounds good too. Whatever else, whatever you got. IKEA lamps, crystal lamps. All right. So holding your weights here in your hands for just a moment. Feel when you move forward, you're connecting your abdominal wall, so that's long and broad. And then pull the elbows up. And you want to feel right here, your head is lifted above your neck. La cabeza está encima del cuello. There's that old expression I think you recall. Keep your head above your neck above your shoulders, something like that. Sound familiar? Muy bien. So now from here, hold. Y estiramos aquí. Los antebrazos atrás. You're taking your forearms back. Forearms back. Muy bien. 3, 2, y 1. Good. So now your two arms are out in front. Bend the knees as you lift your arms out to the side. So let's just take a few of these. Again, belly is connected. Here we go. 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Good. So now let's stand nice and tall. And I want you to take opposite weight. She's going to take one weight across the body and then right back in. So vamos a cruzar el cuerpo. Eso, eso, eso. Very nice. Good. Now see if you can bring your two weights together, your two talones juntos, your heels together, and then lift the weights, bend the knees. There we go. 5, y 4, y 3, y 2. Really head right above the tail. So when you bend here, your knees are opening wide. 2, 2 otra vez. That's how Bronwyn counts. I'm always like, I ask her, ¿cuántos besos quieres? How many kisses do you want? And she always goes, 2. Good. Abrimos. Good. Y cerramos. Abrimos. Y cerramos. Abrimos. Y cerramos. Abrimos. Can you hold the weights out? Can you lift your talones arriba? Y abajo. Arriba. Abajo. Arriba. Abajo, arriba. Can we hold our talones arriba? Can we doblamos por las rodillas? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Heels down, knees long. Step your right leg and left leg out. Now you're going to turn the palms the other way. And we're going to open, big open wide. And then bajamos otra vez. Good. So arms and legs moving together. Abrimos mientras doblando las rodillas. We're opening our brazos while we're bending our knees. You're opening your femur bones in the hip socket. Beautiful. Hold the arms out. Take the arms up. You can fold them back behind you. Exhale, lift 5. Exhale, lift 4. Exhale, lift 3. 2 and 1. Good. Let's stretch all the way. And then from here, we'll lower down. Once again, you can let your hands come in front. Soften the knees and stretch un lado y otro lado. Good. Letting your lumbar, your low back, recibe un poco. Muy bien, and then from here, you're just gonna lower the head all the way down. Estiramos el cuello otra vez. Okay, and then voy a terminar la clase. So here we go. So let's see about taking our right knee, left knee down to the floor. Good. Remembering slowing your lowering. Always letting your joints relax as your muscles do their thing. And then from here, vamos a bajar. You're just going to lower right back down. Oh, and feel your knees for a moment. Sobre el pecho. Estirando la cadera. Stretching the hips, releasing your lumbar, releasing your back. Let's give ourselves a few respiraciones profundas. Give yourself a few deep breaths here. Putting your legs anywhere that feels comfortable to you. Afuera. Abriendo. Whoa, and then just see how low you can take each inhale. Como bajo. And then moving your hands up the rib cage, how wide can you take each of your breaths? Como ancho. And then how full? Maybe moving your hands to your chest, your collarbones. Como lleno. Podemos hacernos por la respiración. Dos o tres más. Respiraciones profundas. And then we're going to give ourselves, vamos a darnos otro abrazo. One more hug of the knees in, las rodillas adentro. Y giramos a la derecha, we'll turn it to the right. Empujamos por los brazos. And then nos sentamos otra vez. Con las manos juntos. Bueno, bajamos la cabeza. Cerramos los ojos. Your practice is a gift. Tu práctica es un regalo. Muchas gracias. Disfruta el resto de la noche. Namaste. Bye. Namaste, y'all.
Bye. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank
you, Elizabeth. That was great. I appreciate it very much.
Oh, good. Little scaffold mobility. Bye, Denise. Have a wonderful night. Lovely to see you all. Thank you, Cora.
Muchas gracias. Barnabas stayed right next to me the whole time and didn't never get on me.
Aw, good job.
He was so good.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Have a good weekend.
Hey, thank you, Chris. Muchas gracias.
Bye, Liz.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Gracias. Nos vemos. Bye.
Bye.